Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile. We've just finished up fighting a little bit of Ireland until our truce timers expire, so we're sitting back and stabilising our little realm at the moment. Now, in between videos, I have had a bit of a look, and it seems that we have some decisions and policies available to us that we should probably go ahead and make use of. Now, I believe it is... which one? Here we go. Formalize separation of powers. If we have a statesman and stability of 2 and at peace, which we are, we can get extra yearly prestige as well as parliament debate backing chance until the end of the game. So, for a very small amount of money, I think that is something we should look into. So at the moment, this guy is fairly cheap, and we do definitely want to go back to him. However, we do have ourselves a statesman which is realistically not too expensive. So I think what we'll do here is we're going to hire this new fellow, and that should allow us to pick up the new decision. This will be very good for our prestige decay as well as the next parliamentary issue, which is how far away? Probably till 91. So in 5 more years we'll have another one, which isn't too bad. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and see how much will it cost to get us the other guy back. 61 ducat. Well, in a couple of months we'll get him back. That should be relatively fine, and that should do. So let's go ahead and keep our explorer exploring while we wait. Let's go South Atlantic or South Atlantic America. Let's go with the one in between, I believe. That should be in our best interest. What's going on at the moment? We have a royal marriage offer from Austria. Well, you know what? We may as well go ahead and take it. Are they disputed at the moment? No, they're not. That is unfortunate, but you never know. If that helps us out, it may help us out. We should also go ahead and do the same for Portugal, since we do have a new heir who is a little bit weak, but it is one of the things that we just have to deal with. Luckily, we did get him before our king died, so we're doing alright. Unfortunately, though, we'll be in a regency for another, I think it's about 12-13 years until he can take control. It is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up Edmund again for the trade efficiency. He's also ridiculously cheap, so we will happily keep him in our parliament, not our parliament, in our council. Our truce expired with Sweden, that's a-okay. We'll also, yeah, sure. Couple of cores, that is good. In fact, I think, oh no, we're not quite done. We'll have until, yeah, pretty much the end of 88 before we're back under with no overextension. We could possibly pick up a 3rd level of stability as well, but we're not going to do that. We're saving our power for our ideas. The next one should be fairly good for our global settler increase. So, that's what we'll do. Also, too, we have spy network on Norway, so that's what we're going to use. We're going to go ahead and fabricate a claim. Oh, of course, we're just on the wrong side of the sea tile. That is embarrassing. I should have thought about that, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and instead see if our little subject of Scotland be so kind as to fabricate a claim there for us. That would be the best thing left, if not. Castile, we're still improving relations there, also going for carrying favors to help improve our trust. But all in all, I think we're fairly, we're doing fairly alright. Let's also go ahead and see, I think we were potentially going to go ahead and take another war with Brittany. Yeah, Provence has been causing a little bit of trouble. Depending on how that goes, we may need to call in Austria on another war, because these guys are also allied to them, which would be very, very awkward. So, we'll see what we can do there. And then, of course, Brittany, yeah, we have permanent claims on, although they are allied to Ireland, so that should be good when we do fight them. Hopefully we can take all in one. In fact, let's just double check. Who are they? Claren Card. Yeah, that's this guy. Okay, that should be fairly easy to take over whenever we get around to it. Now, we can make states, so I think we probably should go ahead and do that. That will help our trade out, as well as bring down the... Ooh, this will cost us more admin power. You know what? That's fine. We'll say yes, but we just won't core it for now. We'll wait until we are in a better position. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll do a partial core. That should hopefully mean that their autonomy has dropped down a fair bit. Yeah, there we go. A colonial core instead. That's not too bad. Right, so we'll just kill there for now and let things go. Alright, more native uprisings. That is fine. We're not really too concerned about that. We're fairly strong in that regard. And here we go. Okay. New tech for innovativeness. I think we'll hold off on that for now. Yeah, it's not super crucial. And it is a fair way ahead of time, so that is relatively expensive. We can go for... Yeah, here we go. Okay, so 3 colonies for settler chance. That is nice. And then... What's this? In the next month, we should be able to afford the next level as well. Now, the real question is, though, if we are to go for technologies... Yeah, 4 years of advance. How long will this take us? About 3 years to go halfway, but we're paying an extra third. Do we sacrifice a little bit of tech? I feel like we may. Yeah, some of this stuff could take a bit. Extra gov cap is nice, and so is the courthouse, but I think we may wait till we get the level of tech. Yeah, and unless that comes down or we get some event to make it cheaper, I feel like we'll get behind on tech. And we do like the bonuses of that yield corruption and production efficiency and trade efficiency. So I think we'll chill out for a little bit for now. We'll definitely take that technology, the military tech, before we lose that extra innovativeness. That will help us do things on the cheap in the long run. And then, yeah, so let's go ahead and see what else can we do while we wait. You know what? Should probably go ahead and... Oh no, we can't break royal ties. Alright, well, here I was thinking we had lost our royal marriage with them. Turns out we haven't, so that is all well and good. We'll also go ahead and see... Actually, who have they got? They have a Portuguese fellow. Diplomat, what to do? I think maybe what we do here is, we could probably ask them for some money or things, but I don't think that's super crucial. The Pope is still fairly happy with us. You know what? Let's just go back to improving relations with him. I think that is reasonable. At least that'll hopefully get us a little bit more papal influence a little bit sooner. In fact, yeah, if we pick up the inflation reduction, that's probably the next thing we want to do since we're sitting at about 3.7%. That's not the best. Alright, Hardy Seaman, we gain 10 naval tradition. Thank you kindly, we'll always take that. And we have another colony self-sustaining. Fantastic. Which one do we have? This one here. Okay, so we have an estated gender at the moment, which we should see finished at some point. Yeah, let's go... Whereabouts can we go? Well, I suppose we may as well work our way down here. We could take the Navy. In fact, we probably should. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and cancel, and we'll see which port here is the best. We have a... Is that one of the estuaries? Yeah, probably worth taking that first if possible. Everything else is fairly well owned. Let's just double check what's in that area. Yeah, it's got to be in that little spot there. So I suppose we'll go ahead and take that. Let's bring you up over there. We'll get the Navy to pick you up and drop you off. We'll go ahead and see... you know what? We can probably start sending our colonists now. Yeah, let's go ahead and send our colonists there. That'll take him at least 3-4 months. That should be fine. Do we expel any minorities? Potentially. I don't think it's going to make too much of an issue. Maybe we get rid of an Irish minority and help speed things up. We could go 0.8. I suppose that works, although I think we might get them for free depending if we become an empire. So it may not be the end of the world. Let's just, you know what? We'll just send the regular colonists. No need playing around with that for now. Alright, Grand Bank Fisheries. Okay, we lose the price of fish, but the price of salt goes up, and extra goods produced in the area by 2 till the end of the game. Alright, well, I'll take that. There's nothing wrong with any of that going on. Oh! Papal State, let's recall. It seems we've maxed out what we can there. We have finished all sorts of things, so let's go ahead and sort them out. What do we have? 2 few seats to Parliament. Honestly, that'll sort itself out given time, so let's just go ahead and explore. We'll go with the coast. Sure, we'll go ahead and do that for now. We'll see that happens. We still have a little bit of overextension, but that'll be gone next month. Or close enough to it. We should be fairly fine. Let's also just cool things down just a fraction. Make sure that we're not missing anything too obvious. Benign neglect. Okay. Trade power for Hampshire. Well, nothing too crazy. We could go for trade power, taxes, or manpower. Only for a couple of years, so we may as well just go ahead and take the... I think tax is going to give us the best, so let's go ahead and take that instead. We'll go for a little bit of money that way. Could have possibly gone for the trade power, but again, I feel like we're fairly dominant in the area, so... let's see, how we're doing. Yeah, 54%. That's not too bad. Alright, more veneration of the Virgin Mary. Let's go ahead and take more. We'll start working on that reform desire. I feel like we might go ahead and become Anglican. I don't think I've ever done that before, so might be fun to try out a new religion for our nation. Alright, money-wise, let's keep on spending. Let's go... you know what? Not a stack of decent... You know what? I'm not actually particularly taken with much of this. Yeah, I'm really not taken at all. In fact, I think we might sit on some money and maybe start to repay some of those loans. We are, of course, losing a little bit of money to interest, which is never a good thing. But it is fairly minimal. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Having a little bit of a chest isn't probably too bad for us. In fact, it'll probably make sure that if we do get any negative events, we can handle them. Alright, otherwise, how are we doing as far as... Oh, looks like all of our rebels are going to disappear. So I think that means we should go ahead and turn off our forts. Yeah, we'll turn off that one there as well. That should be fairly good. In fact, we could possibly delete some of these, but I think we'll keep it for now. Oh, and we have accommodation with the natives. Fantastic. So that's for the rest of Greenland. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll give that to them. How long are we looking at? 70 per year. Wow. Okay, that's very nice. Okay, Portugal, we can remarry you, so let's go ahead and do that now. Yeah, let's make sure that if for some reason there is an heir to be had, it's one of ours. Or at least far more likely to be one. Happily take that. Let's see. Technologies still have plenty of innovative time before innovativeness drops. We're now only, 3 years ahead of time. I think waiting is definitely going to be the right call. Yeah, we'll be fine in that regard. Also, too, can we steal any more land from our estates? Not just yet. We have to wait till Valentine's Day, it seems. Yeah, okay, well, that's not too bad. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do that yet again. No point in not. So that is still, yeah, plus 20% reform, growth, and extra absolutism. Probably going to be a little while before we gain anything more, but it is what it is. Alright, checking that all of our ports aren't active. Let's go ahead and keep on exploring then, I guess. Yeah, we haven't quite got too much in the way of options. We could start working our way down the coast here. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Get some of this nice and early. Fortunately, we would have to send more troops around. Oh, we could take an island. In fact, I don't mind colonizing the islands in this game because they're an absolute pain to take from other people. And there is 0 natives. Well, that should mean that there is, yeah, no real worry about that whatsoever. Yeah, we're definitely going to fix that up at some point if we can gain another colonist. Hopefully that won't be too long. Otherwise, let's see. How else are our subjects going? We have... Hey, Castile is now under 100% liberty desire. That is good. Let's go ahead and I think we're going to divert their trade, bring that up to 46%. I think that is fine. We could also pay off their debt if we so chose. That would also improve things. I think we'll enable divert trade and then... Yeah, we'll pay off their debt just for keeping that down as low as possible. Give us some extra modifiers. And then I think what we'll do is... yeah, not much else can really be done. In fact, France probably could siphon their income. Oh no, they're in debt. Well, okay, how much are you in debt? 1,182 ducats. Good grief. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to help them with that. That is a little bit beyond our ability right now. Let's go ahead and boost up our trust with these guys. In fact, second. We'll wait till it's around 20. That way we can at least get as much as possible. Quebec has risen up, but we are fine. These guys need to land in port, so let's bring them in and make sure that they don't get busted. And what was I saying? Right, yes. Carrying favors. Let's go ahead and improve our trust with them. There we go. Plus 20 is fairly good. How does that now affect things? Okay, so that dropped it by a few more percentage points. That's good to see. Unfortunately, not quite as much as I would prefer, but it is going to be what it is for now. How is our trust? 80%. Okay. So I'm assuming if we get that to 100, it'll be a minus 10% reduction, just given what our current numbers are. Opinion, trust... Oh no, trust is 12%. That can go to 15 then, would be my estimation. Yeah, 15%. Okay, well that's not too bad. Hopefully Burgundy and Aragon decide to stop being silly. In fact, we may even need to go to war with these guys just to break them up. They are allied to Burgundy. Maybe we... Yeah, if we destroy them, probably not the end of the world. In fact, if we were to go to war, not that we would take any land, although we certainly could. We'll go for a humiliate rival. I don't think that helps us out too much. It would be well within our power. We have plenty of men. More cannons, more cavalry, more infantry. But I'm not sure if it's necessarily something we care to do as of this moment. Yeah, I think what we'll do is... what do we want to do? The Isles are nice and quiet again. Yeah, hang on a second. How is the unrest? -3. Yeah, separatism's still a bit of an issue, but we do have our armies in place. What about these guys? Yeah, just a little bit further behind. Well, I guess we're just going to have to stick around for a little bit. Oh, yeah, papacy. There we go. That'll help. Let's go. Oh, we're already reducing our inflation with the Pope. Through the Pope, I should say. That's good. Taxes, possible, prestige. Help minimize the decay, improve relations, and legitimacy is always nice. Legitimacy will be somewhat important with our new heir. Diplo rep annexations, vandalism. You know what? I think what we'll do here is let's go for money. Yeah, we'll go for the money. Free money is free, so it is what it is. And then from there, we'll probably chuck a couple of, a couple of influence over there to try and become a papal holder. I think that would be very good. Also, too, how are we doing on tech? Still doing okay. Yeah, I know we have too many Diplo relations. That's going to be a thing for a while. How far away are we on this? Still 3 years. But we'll have that within a year, and that's with an extra 25%. So if we do the math there, that's probably an extra 100 and... about 150 extra power that we would be, have left over. How much do these ideas cost? 400. Well, that is a bit too much. We do definitely want all of these things. This will help our colonies grow that much faster. But I think for now we'll manage. Yeah, we'll definitely go for these first. A little bit of innovativeness will help, but I think we may need to start spending some power. So let's go ahead and develop. Is there anything we should really do? We'll go for a large city, but I don't think that that's necessarily the best thing for us. Let's go and check the development. Let's go ahead and chuck a couple of things in. We could go with some of the modifiers like state abilities to make it a little bit cheaper, but I don't think I care too much. We're only stopping ourselves from capping out, and I think 800 is more than enough. Yeah, let's see. Mamelukes are doing things, that's fine. Technology is getting close. Let's go and can't improve relations here. We can probably... Oh no, can't do much there either. We're really sort of stuck for options at this point. You know what? We may as well go ahead and improve... No. Again, we haven't even got our improved relations. But between our alliance of the Anglo-Portuguese alliance, which is fairly solid, the extra alliance modifier, that's already a good 125, plus a royal marriage, religion, and enemy of enemy, and of course our religious diplomats. We're not really needing to do too much there. In fact, we do have a couple of favors. Let's go ahead and improve our trust. I think that's a reasonable thing. We'll improve that by 30. Bring it to the top. Yeah. There we go. Oh, 15 trust. 20. Oh. Okay, there we go. So that'll cost us 60. We may as well. We'll still have enough to prepare for war or call them in. However it works, we don't really care. That'll be nice. And then I guess let's go with the lazy diplomats. Kind of struggling at the moment. We'll just go with subjects and outrage. I suppose that'll do for now. Money-wise, we still got plenty of cash on hand. We could invest, but I don't think that there's really too much to do. We might maybe go for... We could potentially go for a new harbour. Not a terrible plan. Solidify our trade power upstream. Oh, and estate modifier is over. Let's go ahead and yeah, we'll royal marry Scotland. We've already dedicated a bit to that, so it will be what it will be. Miltech is still 4. We could possibly do it. We could go for some more states. I don't think that is reasonable. No, I don't think that's reasonable at all. That'll cost us more when we do core it, but for minimal advantage at the moment. And then there is just down here, which is again fairly minimal. No, let's partially core it. Yes, that will be fine. Hopefully, yeah, that'll drop the autonomy just a fraction, which should be good for us. Otherwise, it's just a matter of, what do we do? Oh, invest in tech. Okay, so it looks like next year we can pick that up a year in advance on the cheap. So I think that that's what we'll do. Yeah, let's go ahead and speed things up. If we're gonna, yeah, I think what we could do is, second, let's just double check. Brittany, how many men have you got? 4,000? I think what we're going to do here is we're going to bring some men over to the mainland. We're going to prepare to go to war with them. It's been a little while, and my warmongering ways are itching just a little bit. Definitely need to do that. Oh, and an advisor. Okay, so before I forget, we'll do one of those. Give ourselves a 3% chance. Our advisor is down. Let's go with a... what do we care for? They're fairly expensive and we don't need the power. I guess we'll just go with the land force limit modifier. I guess that will do. We'll keep him around. We could go for... yeah, a little bit more, but we're gonna... I think this will be fine. Alright, and this time around, we're going to definitely see that we catch out the end of the year tick. So we can gain all of that juicy innovativeness. Alright, but it seems... let's just pause for a second. Portugal is... oh, in the aid of the Portuguese conquest of Jebel Tariq. No, that's what we need. That is not ideal. Okay, so, yeah, that's kind of what we want to get, if at all possible. Let's quickly check. Let's pull up our map. We do have that as a point of interest. So if for some reason Castile can get there first, that would be ideal. You guys, you know what? We're bringing you guys down. You know what? We're going to accept the call to arms. And then we're going to drop them... oh. No. We're not marching. We're going to control right-click and take our navy there. That should be fine. Our navy is good enough, I suppose. I'm not really too concerned about that. Alright. And then military tech goes away in 263. Alright, hopefully we can get there first. So let's just carefully watch and see what happens. Purchase an ability. We may as well pick up the... well, I don't know. Combat bonuses. No reason not to. We can fight fairly well. Alright, come on, Castile. Please get there before the Portuguese. And either that or move across. That would be ideal. Ah, darn. And we are but days away. That is incredibly sad. We could have sniped our next mission already, which would have been wonderful. Alright, still 219 days away. That's fine. Okay, now what to plan? If only we paused a little bit quicker and we got there first. And it is under Portuguese control. Okay. So what do we do? I think what we do is we do a lot of helping through not helping. Because we're going to be helping ourselves. So what we're going to do is, now that we've landed, let's bring our guys back to friendly territory. We'll make sure that we... Oh, you know what? We need a general. Let's go ahead and hire one of those. A 300 is terrible. Let's... Okay, a 333. I guess that's better. We'll kind of chill on out over here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get the war score we need. Yeah. Not much we can do. And we even had our subjects set to siege. That is sad. In fact, let's just go ahead and move over here. These guys can probably dock up for a month and get a little bit of a repair in. We have way too many forts active right now. Let's go ahead and turn all of those off. I am not concerned about this war whatsoever. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get rid of you as well. And you. Yeah, we're just going to get rid of all of them. Alright, and just keep an eye on this. Hopefully, we'll keep a weather eye on the war goal. Hopefully, they'll try and take it back, and then we can race our way there first. We do have a loan, which we may as well repay, I suppose. Yeah, we'll repay that loan. We'll have to extend the others, unfortunately. They are slowly disappearing. Ooh, and Castile is... Of course, they're not happy. That's why they didn't work for us. Rat bags. But at least, what is this? They're now 78. So, why is that going down? I think we're just getting stronger. Yeah. Our Diplo rep's not bad. That's helping us out. But nothing else too crazy is going on, so I guess it's just going to be what it's going to be. Hopefully by some miracle they can take back their land. We are fighting all of Morocco, so if Morocco would be so kind as to take that out, that would be ideal. Yeah, if only I could tell my men not to join in the war. Passive, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to passively do this. We'll be fine, or maybe we just go defensive. Yeah, no, either way, we'll just go ahead and put things on the back burner. Hopefully they can come back and take this. Then we'll take the war goal. We might even peace out, which will probably annoy Portugal, but we've got enough favor and trust with them that they will be fine. October, 94 days. Let's go a little bit longer. We'll just make sure that we are doing what we can. Let's go. Exploration missions. Yes, let's go ahead and get rid of them. Let's go ahead and search that out. And yeah, we're going to wait until 79 days. Yeah, we're going to make sure that we get this tech and then we'll finish the episode. Alright, government reform progress. That is not ideal. You know what? I really don't want to lose 25 government reform. That's a fair chunk of progress. We're only about 10 years away. That'd slow us down. What? If it's 10 years and we're at the halfway mark, that's going to add another 2.5 years onto everything. But it is a stability. Fine. We're just going to go ahead and lose it. That hurts. I don't like that, but it is what it is. Oh no, natives uprising. You do what you do. We're just going to go ahead and stick back here for now. Portugal looks like they're going to be winning this. That is sad news for us. Yeah, we're going to miss out on our mission. And unless by some miracle we get a PU, we're going to be stuck on our mission tree for some time, which is not ideal. So we're going to have to do what we can do. Alright, let's just make sure that we're not timing out. 22 days, we should be fine. And let's wait till the 1st of January. There we go. Innovativeness gain is excellent. We also get it at the cheapest amount possible, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. Thank you very kindly. And you know what? We may as well go ahead and upgrade our troops while we're at it. We have... No, not these guys. Wait a second. Whoopsie daisies. Turns out we don't get more... Okay, it was just an upgrade to our shop and things. Alright, well, that is good enough for today, I think. Hopefully, we can finagle some way of taking Gibraltar from the Portuguese in the next one in this friendly war together. But if not, oh well, we will see what happens. But to see what happens, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because that is the best way to catch all future episodes. It's the best way to do so. So in that case, I will see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.